Welcome back to The Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero, where we are currently at the eastern entrance of Crossbar City and waiting for a new job. And there rings our phone. This is Lloyd Bennings of the SSS speaking. Lloyd? What a relief. The call went through. Fran? It's weird to get a call from you out of the blue like this. Is something the matter? So, actually, a citizen would like to speak with a special support section. Is it alright if I set up a meeting? Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. But I'm guessing there's a reason this request didn't come through the terminal like usual. Yeah, from what I was told, it sounds pretty serious. Not to mention, it's rare we have someone specifically request the SSS. I figured you'd be okay with this, so I already agreed to it. Gotcha. I think I understand the situation. Should we return to the office? That would be perfect. I'll tell the client to meet you there. Do you have any idea when you'll be back? Let me think. We're a ways away, so let them know we're free to wait inside if they get there first. Okay, sounds like a plan. Thanks, Lloyd. I hope your meeting goes well. What's wrong? Did an urgent request come in? Yeah, seems like it's something serious. Let's wrap up any unfinished business and head back to the SSS, okay? Roger. Hey Lloyd, think our clients are smoking hot babe this time? How do you expect me to know that, Randy? Anyway. There's one thing, a tear balm and a letter lay on the shrine. I may be merely one who clasps his hands in prayer to the Jizo every morning, yet I'm jubilant to learn that there is another soul besides myself, I think, that visits this humble shrine. Though we have not directly met before, and despite not knowing your true nature, it is my belief that you remain faithful. Please, accept this small gift. And that is for all this stuff. Definitely took longer this time to get everything. And one thing I wanted to quickly show off before we return to the SSS. The new fishing rod. A fishing spot right here in the city. Don't mind if I do. We have a feather tackle who uses other bait than the novice rod we had before. The novice rod used for dumplings and earthworms. This uses rose and red flies so far. Salmon! And we get fish fillet. And another fish fillet. And what do we get with the flies? Hazelfish. Wasn't Hazel one of the Testament guys? Okay, enough for now. Time to return to our building. Ah! It seems she's already here. Oh! I'm so sorry. The front door was unlocked, so I let myself in. I hope that was okay. No, don't worry about it. We already knew we were coming. Welcome to the special support section. You were a client we were told about, right? My name is Risha Mao. Thank you for taking the time to meet with me. Oh, hell yes. She's so slender yet so
front-loaded. Do you have to make your ogling so obvious? Lloyd. Right. Why don't you take a seat, Miss Mao? What was it you wanted to talk with us about? A threat letter. Yes, it arrived exactly 1 week ago. A letter came in for Ilya with no return address. Oh, sorry, Ilya Pateri is Arc En Ciel's star player, the fervent dancer. She's only the continent-renowned performer who's taken the world of dance by storm. Wendy, you lucky dog. Who would have thought we'd get a request involving Ilya freaking Plateri? I know you're excited, Wendy, but please, try to control yourself. I mean, I know who she is, given she's a celebrity and all. But why would anyone send her a threat letter? She keeps claiming it's just a dumb prank, but I'm not so sure. Something about it just seems too strange to me. I asked the troop leader about it and he advised me to contact the police. Who's in possession of a threat letter now? Well, Ilya still has it actually. She was about to throw it away, but I convinced her not to. Good thinking. We have to ask her if we can look at it. By the way, Miss Mao, I'm assuming you must be related to Arc En Ciel in some way? Ah yes, I'm of the other performers. I'm just a beginner though, nothing compared to Ilya herself. Wait a minute. What's your problem, Wendy? Your face. I saw it on a front page feature about Arc En Ciel's new show. You're the one playing the Moon Princess, the co-star to Ilya's Sun Princess. The highly anticipated up-and-comer personally recruited by Ilya herself, Wixia Mao. No, I wouldn't say all that. All I do is stumble around, get in the other's way. Truth be told, I'm still not sure if I'm ready for my debut. No need to be so modest, Miss Mao. Being recruited by Arc En Ciel is an incredible accomplishment. You should be proud. Thank you. Well, all that certainly answers my question. But back to the matter at hand. From what I can gather, it seems Ilya herself isn't especially keen on getting our help, right? Right. She said she'd rather focus on perfecting the show, so she doesn't want any outsiders coming in. Specifically, she told me that getting the police involved was out of the question. Well then... In that case, it seems we have no role to play in this matter. But aren't you the special support section? Based on what I read in the magazine, it seems like you were more approachable than the rest of the CPD. I think if it's you four, Ilya will be more willing to let you investigate the issue. I don't know. I wouldn't normally suggest this, but have you asked the Bracer Guild for help? Since Ilya's a civilian, perhaps they could work as bodyguards for a time being. Well, there's a small problem with that. You know as well as I do how popular the guild is in Crossbell. It'd be far too conspicuous if Bracers were constantly coming in and out of a theater. Rumors would spread. So with that in mind, I thought people wouldn't really notice if it were you guys. Oh, I'm so sorry. That sounded so much ruder than I thought it would. It's fine, Miss Mao. We understand. I think we have a grasp on the situation now. I know where I stand, but what do you think, guys? Should we take a case? Yes, definitely. I have no objections. Are you crazy, man? This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance. Cause we help. There you have it, Miss Mao. The special support section would be happy to look into this threat letter for you. Thank you so much. I'll head back to the theater now. I need to tell the troop leader and Ilya the good news. Please stop by as soon as you're able to. We will. See you, Risha. Call me anytime.
Farewell. Well, we should probably jump on this soon and head over to the theater. After all, we can't exactly conduct our investigation without seeing the letter for ourselves, can we? Indeed. We cannot ignore Ilya's fear with it. That's simply a prank either. Man, this one hell of a job, Perk. Hanging out with Arc En Ciel right before the debut of their new show. Score! And we get to see Ilya Plateri up close and personal, baby! Honestly, Wendy, I can't deny I'm excited to meet Ilya Plateri myself. Does my hair look okay? You two are really worked up about this. Well, based on what I've seen in magazines, she's definitely beautiful, no doubt about that. I'm also looking forward to it. Alright. Do you have any new quests here? No. But you can turn them in. All property monster extermination is 5. Enigma test is 4. The drill is 7. And the West Crossbell Highway monster extermination is 4. And the rank up. We get a strike quartz. I make sure your bonuses get transferred to you immediately. Thank you and please keep up the good work. What I remember, the strike quartz is rather good. Yeah. 10% chance that any hit is a critical hit. Okay, no changes yet. Arc En Ciel. The architecture of this building is truly magnificent. It seems to be relatively new as well. I believe it was built around 20 years ago, so it's a fairly recent addition compared to some of the older buildings like City Hall. Arc En Ciel. Back when I was a kid, Guy and Cecile would bring me here every so often. You doing okay there, Lloyd? Oh, it's nothing. So, are we all ready to head inside? The lobby certainly is grand. I hear music playing. Do you think they're in the middle of practice? Oh, that's gotta be it. Oh, hello there. I'm terribly sorry, but only authorized personnel may enter the theater at this time. Oh, actually, we're the CPD. I believe we received a request for a consultation. Ah, so you're the special support section. Welcome to Arc En Ciel. Wish I told me you would be coming. I believe we're here to speak with a trip leader and Ilya, correct? Yeah, are they available right now? I believe so. Please go straight ahead through the main doors. Avan and Rishia are likely watching Ilya practice right about now. Are you sure it's okay? We don't want to get in the way while she's practicing. Oh no, I assure you, she isn't the type to be bothered by any minor interruptions. On the contrary, with a show almost upon us, she'd be quite happy to have visitors. Alright then. You had them. What are you waiting for? To the auditorium. Please proceed. Okay, we can't look around. We've tweeted the occasional threats we've received as pranks. However, the letter's contents, along with its signature, give credence to its legitimacy. I'm counting on you, everyone. Please get to the bottom of this. Whoa. She's so incredible. Oh. Oh, there you guys are. Sorry, we didn't mean to bother you. Yeah, you just... Wow. That was completely breathtaking. I think I died and went to heaven for a second there. I'm lucky to have been able to witness something so amazing. You guys flatter me. Still, it's nowhere near finished. Seriously? It can be even better? Why, of course! That particular routine was from one of the Sun Princess's first scenes. It'll be even better once we add the Moon Princess into the mix. As for the climax, well, let's just say this was nothing compared to what that will be like. Holy crap. I can't even imagine. Look forward to it. So, Risha, are these the people you were telling me about? Yes, that's right. This is the special support section. Really? You don't give up any cop vibes, though. Anyway, are you sure you want to investigate this letter business? I don't want you to waste your time looking into a dumb prank like this. Come now, Ilya. Everyone is just worried about you. Why don't you indulge us? Just a tad. Well, I don't know about that. It's not really my style to let anything put a damper on the hype right before a show. But if Risha lets me give her a special massage, I'll consider it. No, absolutely not. I swear, what am I going to do with you? She's, pretty different from her stage persona. Reminds me of a creepy old ledger. I heard she has an interesting personality, but not to this extent. She's sure something, huh? I'm so sorry, everyone. Lloyd, would you and the others mind waiting in the lobby? I'll try my best to persuade her somehow. Ilya, what are... You said Lloyd, right? Are you Lloyd? Yes, I'm him. Too close. Way too close. And what's your last name? Bennings. My name's Lloyd Bennings. I knew it. What the hell, Lloyd? Ilya, stop! What's the meaning of this? Wow, what a small world. Who would have thought this would be the day I met the infamous little brother? Well, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure she mentioned that you had joined the police department. You're exactly how I imagined you'd be. Wait a second, does that mean... Are you one of Cecile's friends? Yep, Cecile is my best friend. I've known her for over 10 years now. We met in Sunday school. I had no idea. Allow me to properly introduce myself then. I'm Ilya Plateri, the star of Arc En Ciel, so to speak. A pleasure to meet you. Ilya, what are we going to do with you? You can't just smother someone like that. It's a little rude, wouldn't you say? Ah, don't be such a prude. Admit it, Lloyd, you enjoyed that hug, didn't you? I could tell. Well... First Cecile, now her. So that's how it is. When everything's said and done, the rest of us are nothing compared to the little brother type. Damn you, little brother, 1%ers. All smack atop your golden throne, surrounded by babes. Anyway, about the threat letter. Oh yeah, I nearly forgot about that thing. Can't say no to such an adorable little face now, can I? If you insist, I've got the letter right here with me. Here you go. Thanks, Ilya. When you want to ask for us for help? Let's give it a read. Cancel all performances of your upcoming show of a beloved fervent dancer when you have a tragic accident. Yin. What the? Cancel all performances of your upcoming show of a beloved fervent dancer with a tragic accident. Signed by Yin. That's a threat letter if I've ever seen one. You're sure about that? It sounds more like a lame prank to me. I'm going to be honest with you guys, it's unfortunate, but we get stuff like this all the time. Really? It's true, we do get a decent amount of letters like this. Most of them are written out of jealousy or in jest, though. In this particular case, however, there's something that bothers me. And what would it be? It's the signature, isn't it? Precisely. Essentially, all the letters we've been sent up until now have been anonymous. There's something suspicious about the name Yin. I can't shake the feeling that this isn't a simple prank. And I just keep telling you it's nothing to worry about. Do you have any idea who this Yin person is? Not in the slightest. Like, is that even a person's name? It almost sounds like it's some sort of code name. I suppose it could be related to our new show's title. Yin means silver after all. But that's as far as I can guess. An interesting coincidence indeed. Is there anything else you can think of that might be relevant? For example, have you done anything recently that someone might hold a grudge over? About that... Wait, you don't mean... What is it, Rishia? Does someone have it out for you guys? Ilya, dear. It's not about us, it's about you, Ilya. Remember the other day with the president of that company? Ah, that old baldy? To be perfectly honest, the whole thing was so trivial I'd almost forgotten about it. Where exactly is this baldy? Ah, just some greasy old loser named Marconi. Apparently he's the big boss of that business, LoH & Co. What? LoH? Oh man, that name yet again. What's with all the freaking out? It's just we've been hearing that name pretty often. Do you mind filling us in on what happened with LoH's president? Sure thing, he likes to bring his business associates to Arc En Ciel for entertainment. He'll plant his ass in our exclusive seat so everyone knows he's a big shot. Thing is, he doesn't care about the actual show at all. Like, he doesn't even appreciate my dancing. All he does is ogle me with those beady little eyes of his. Wow, How were you able to pick up on that, Ilya? The theater is my domain, and I know everything that happens here. So anyway, that old coot had a girl to approach and patronize me. He kept babbling on and on about how he would support my career, have me debut in the Heimdall Opera House. Wow, don't get much more fancy than that. Actually, we received requests to perform in both the Empire and the Republic. We are often asked to hold a limited run of performances in both countries. Now that I think about it, we even had an offer to perform in Liberal's Grand Arena. Wow, I didn't realize Arc En Ciel was internationally famous. Still, why would Marconi approach Ilya about being her patron? He supposedly has powerful connections within Erebonia. But judging by the rumors, they aren't the type of people we want to associate with. From what we've heard, LoH has deep ties to the Empire. And of course its criminal underworld as well. I had no idea. How were you able to resolve the situation with Marconi? I politely refused, of course. And for good measure, I slapped him across that giant face of his and told him to never speak to me ever again. You did what? You slapped the Mafia Don in the face? Yes. Yes, she did. I swear, I nearly fainted after she pulled that stunt. I nearly had a heart attack. However, he had the audacity to touch Ilya inappropriately. The recklessness, rudeness of that man is unbelievable. The nearby staff intervened, so we somehow managed to settle it. So what you're saying is there's a good chance he's still nursing a bruised ego? That's what I'd expect from a typical mafioso, anyway. It does seem like a plausible motive to send a threat letter. Okay, we understand the situation. First off, we try to uncover some new leads with the clues at hand. Do you mind if you hold on to this letter, Ilya? Be my guest. I see a familiar glint in your eyes now, Lloyd. Come again? It's just like how I feel when I step onto the stage. Anyway, I'm sure you four will do a spectacular job. With you on the job, hopefully we shall be able to sleep at night. Thank you, Ilya. We'll happily take the case, Miss Mao. We'll do everything we can to live up to your expectations. Thank you so very much. I'm happy that Ilya finally agreed to accept help with this. I knew going to you was the right choice. Well, don't give us too much credit just yet. From the sound of it, this case isn't going to be an easy one to solve. Yes, I suppose you're right. By the way, you don't have to keep calling me Miss Mao. Just Risha is fine. Oh. Well, I'm still just a novice, and I think I'm actually a little younger than you and Ellie. So it just seems a little strange for you to call me Miss. Oh really? Alright then. I'll be sure to keep that in mind, Risha. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Risha, the meeting is going to start without you if you don't hurry. I'll be right there. Well then everyone, if you'll excuse me, if you figure anything out, please don't hesitate to stop by the theater. Arc En Ciel sure is busy. You're telling me I bet you I practiced another 100 times before the actual show. I'm starting to get why they don't want to waste their time with this letter business. Indeed, that does make sense. I hope we can solve it soon, for the sake of any show. Let's get to it then. So, what do you ask? This is a nightmare. Who would have the audacity to send a threat letter at a time like this? I hope we quickly determine that this is nothing more than a bad joke. I was instructed to support you in any way I can, Please don't hesitate to ask me any question you might have. But I can't. We've treated the occasional threats we've received as pranks, however, Vedder's content along with his signature give credence to its legitimacy. I'm counting you on, everyone. Please get to the bottom of this. Let's continue where we left off yesterday, Risha. Dress rehearsal is the point at which you must get a handle on your role, and from where we find the timing and flow of your movement. You can't just depend on others and match them, and you can't just go on at your own pace either. But this is something that's best learned by doing it yourself. She's right, you know. We don't have much time left, so we should get into dress rehearsals as soon as we can. Okay, please let me know how I do. Our new play is going to rock your socks off, my friends. It contrasts me, symbolizing the sun, and Rishia, who symbolizes the moon. Our two lights have an intense clash and soon join together and become one on the stage. There's not much time until we debut, so we gotta hurry it up. The mind must be filled with nothing other than the performance. I wish Ilya would treat the situation just a little more seriously, considering Beretta is targeting her. Regardless, we leave the matter in your capable hands. Please contact me at any time, should you happen to discover new information. Ah, so you guys are police officers, huh? Must be cumbersome to investigate the smallest of pranks. Threatlers and the like are pretty run-of-the-mill for stars like us. I'm afraid you're wasting your time on this one. As the Prince of Arc En Ciel, I, Eugene, have made enemies of many men across the land. Now there's a few faces I don't recognize. Well, whatever. Just to be sure to keep it down while you're in an artist's dressing room. Oh, aren't you Plea? No way, totally are. You're Plea, the mysterious songstress. I know all about your fantasias. A fan, are we? I'm sorry you have to see me in this unflattering training attire. Oh no, don't be. I don't mind one bit. You may not mind, but I most certainly do. Alas, you seem to have forgotten, but we're in a dressing room. Keep it down. Okay? Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. Your motives are far too transparent, Randy. Ilya and I are not the only ones to reach stardom in the troupe. Theodore and Eugene are quite popular, especially with the ladies. What can I say, the artists of Arc En Ciel are a force to be reckoned with. They're even adjusting the script in the final hour. Between fine-tuning the costume designs to ensure the performers maintain their physique, I've got a ton of behind-the-scenes work to do. The troupe has been working like a dog these days. Wish is still a total newbie, new not only to Arc En Ciel, but the performing world itself. That only makes her recent casting as a co-star of our upcoming production all the more impressive. Well, I suppose I can't bellyache much. She's been training her butt off from the day she joined us. I've been here way longer than her, yet she managed to surpass me. I'd be so mad at her if she screws this one up. Oh, you're those officers the troop leader told us about. I don't mind you watching, but please don't touch anything, okay? Is this the stage design you'll be using for the performance? It sure is. The design is specifically made to support the plays at Arc En Ciel. Ilya requested some adjustments, so I'm in the process of applying them. With all these difficult orders, she's given the troop leader's enthusiasm a run for his money. The energy Ilya puts into performing always impresses me to no end. She's the power to influence our troop leader with her opinions. I managed to get a role for this play. It's one of the most minor roles, but it's still for an Arc En Ciel play. It's cause for celebration for someone like me. On the other hand, Rishia managed to become a co-star and she joined the troupe after I did. Just thinking about it makes me antsy. Maybe we're on a different levels. Wish her skills are a real deal. She just got here, yet she has a major role. Compared to her, I'm just... No, I mustn't be impatient. Okay, let's leave. Sounds good. So, what's the plan? LoH looking like our only potential lead so far. This Yin person may be worth looking into as well. Yeah, you're right. Hey everyone, I've got an idea. Why don't we pay LoH and Co. a visit? What? You're kidding. Isn't it our obligation as police officers to pursue any possible lead? We still don't know if LoH's Dawn is responsible for sending the letter, but I know for a fact that we'll never reach the truth if we shy away from potential trouble. You make a valid point. Not only that, but I think it'll be a good opportunity. They're a group of criminals that think they're above the law. This is a chance to see the true nature of Crossbridge's underworld for ourselves. Can't argue with that. What's wrong? Are you worried? Wendy, I could always go Light. No, but I didn't mean... Oh no, it's not that I'm worried. I'm sure it won't be too dangerous to ask him a few questions. It's just... I've always been curious about the people that make up the city's infamous mafia. And there's a perfect chance to finally meet them face to face. Well, well, looks like Mademoiselle is ready and raring to go. Well, of course I am. Life is full of surprises after all. Who knows what sort of exciting twists and turns this letter will lead us to. So, let's be off right away. Agreed. According to the database, LoH's headquarters is located in the back alley. There's a narrow alleyway halfway down the street that leads to its front door. Thought I remember seeing some shady looking dudes there. Guess it makes sense if it's a HQ. Okay, but I think I end this episode. Off screen I quickly look around if dialogues changed and if yes we have an exploration in between, otherwise yeah. We continue with LoH next time. Until next time then, I'm Mace and don't get lost.